This is CryptoTube and welcome to my July update video. And in today's video I'm just going to take you through the things that are going to be happening this month and what's been going on in terms of some staking coin issues there have been, and these have now been resolved, and we'll just go through these just as a bit of an update in general for the staking community. And first of all, I'm starting off on my YouTube page. Managed to hit the magical 300 figure now, and I've decided that this channel will officially be dedicated to staking and Masternode coins and reviewing them and just bringing you the latest news on these type of coins. Obviously this is a growing market, there's a lot of interest in this, and I want to have a real sense of purpose for this channel, so that's where my focus is going to be. So if you have any particular projects that you find interesting with real use cases, please leave them down in the comment section below and I'll be happy to try and get around to reviewing them for you. Okay, with that said, let's jump into the video, and first of all we're going to look at some masternodes. And I had 6 seats, well I do have 6 seats on the crop masternode on Simple POS pool, so that's a total collateral of just 300 crop coins. During this period, unfortunately, the price of crop has plummeted massively and it's just around the mid 100 mark now, about 150 satoshis, which is pretty poor and isn't now a very good investment. So the profits that I'm getting from this, currently it's roughly about 0.7 crop per seat per day. So in total I'm looking at about 4.2 crop per day. There's just so many masternodes on the network now that the rewards are quite low, but I'm still getting 4.2 per day. But what I'm doing with these now is just taking the Bitcoin amounts and cashing those and trading them for a different type of staking coin. So I think kind of the crop days are done. I'm just going to use this as a little bit of a cash cow, albeit it's not producing very much cash. Secondly, the Ember, there's going to be a coin swap for Ember. They're going to be swapping to Anthenium, and there's not an actual date suggested for this yet, but I think that's going to be happening at some point in this month. We'll just keep our eyes out for that and I'll keep you updated once that happens. But this is a really high staking coin. I actually withdrew almost all the coins a few days ago and I've already got back up to 21,000. So the likelihood of the new project called Anthenium being successful is probably quite low because so many people will have Ember and now a lot of people are going to have the new coin as well. So over on Staking Lab, here I've got a node for Nodium and I've put in a total of 750 coins, which represents 7.5% of the full masternode. That's kind of my technique. I'm putting in seats on the different masternodes and just spreading my risk. I don't want to buy a whole one because, as we see, a lot of these masternodes drop in value very, very quickly. Anyway, in terms of the amount I'm getting back, I'm staking, well, I'm getting from the masternode roughly 44 coins per week, which is just over 6 per day. The price has been fluctuating at around 300 to 500 satoshis. Well, I think this project still has obviously good potential. It's a really new project. They haven't really achieved much on their roadmap as yet, so I'm definitely keeping this one for the long run. And this coin figure here is quite low. What I do is just keep reinvesting it into another masternode because I just want to continue to compound my gains going forward. So next up, we'll take a look at the Discord channel and we'll start with Monkey. So Monkey Project has been around for quite a while now, really good development team, and they have recently announced that they will be launching a masternode, and as they says here, masternodes.online listing is live, so the masternodes are in full working order now. So this is one to keep your eye out on in July. I think a lot of people are going to be investing in this and we're going to see a bit of a price boost for this coin. They also had a lot of wallet issues which they've mentioned down here, but they look to have fixed them now, which is obviously good to hear. Next up, Deviant, and I'm sure everyone knows about the issues that Deviant has in June, and they had to actually perform a coin swap, the now Deviant Volume 2, and that was due to issues on their blockchain, and obviously there was that massive hack. I think they lost something like 200,000 coins, and so the development team took the really brave decision to actually, I think they took a snapshot at a certain block and decided to do a coin swap from there, and that obviously really hurt the price of Deviant, and it still hasn't fully recovered. but that's worth bearing in mind because this project has huge potential, the developers are brilliant, and this coin is going to return to the kind of levels we've seen just about 4 or 5 weeks ago when it was pushing up towards the 100,000 sats mark. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up there again, and obviously it's just a good project in general. Next up, OPC, OPCX. Both of them price has been falling, but OPC, the price has really plummeted down to about 10 Satoshis only now, which is really disappointed. I kept half of my OPC and converted the other half of my OPC into OPCX. With hindsight now, I wish I'd put more into the OPCX platform, just because it seems to be that the OPC coin is kind of abandoned at this point. Obviously the newer coin is the one that takes the developers' time and efforts now, and so I think the old coin, just OPC plain, isn't really going anywhere. They're doing a burn lottery, so if you're interested, you can send coins to a burn address and be in with a chance of winning a lot back, but that's just pretty much gambling, so I'm not going to endorse that one. If we move on to APR, who have had some big announcements recently as well, and their price has fallen recently. It was up towards 50,000-60,000 sats. I think we dropped down, there was a big dump and it was into like the high teens, and it is recovering again. Obviously news such as this, APR coin will have a 100% peer-to-peer decentralized exchange launching in Q4. That's obviously good news and bodes well for the future, and I think this could be a good investment in terms of even just trading, just to hold it into Q4, and you may see that you can double or even triple your money. Always good to benchmark against other coins that are similar in terms of size, market cap and achievements, and I think this one can probably push up to 70,000-80,000 sats in comparison to some of its other competitors. Right, so next up, if we just have a little look at Discord in general, and this is a good way for people to actually get some free crypto, maybe for newbies to wet their feet before getting really into investing their money. But almost all coins at some point, for example here, bounties, they've all got bounties, usually to do with either invites to the Discord channel, or Twitter is especially popular. And what you can do is you can complete the steps that they take. Usually if you find pinned messages, you'll have all the details there, and you can complete the tasks, promote them a little bit, and then get rewarded. So for example, you get 5 works coin just for participating in this bounty on Twitter, which is just easy money and it's free money. And if you think, you just go through all the projects that you're interested in, see if they got bounties, and I'm sure you would find you accumulate quite a lot of value from doing that. Even with APR as well, I think they've got a bounty down here as well, or they've got a contest. But this is just like the main point is, I'm trying to drill home, get on the Discord and get involved with the communities. There's always giveaways, airdrops, bounties to be won, and you can just make free coins. So it's a great place to be. If you want to add me on Discord, my ad is CryptoTube6554. You can search that in the box up there, and we can be connected together. We could then invite each other to different channels and try and use each other for bounties, for example. So there's plenty of ways to try and earn money through Discord and just being part of the community. So final announcement is StakeCube, which is a brand new proof of stake and shared masternode provider. And if you haven't watched my previous video, I suggest you do so on StakeCube specifically. It's a brand new company that's going to rival the likes of Stake United, Simple POS Pool and Staking Lab, and their features in terms of what they offer are the same, but then they have some add-ons as well which are even better. They've got airdrops and lotteries live on their channel, like so straight on the web page. You can participate in these things without having to be part of Discord, for example. They're just done on the site itself, and I find that the layout and just the ease of use on this website is absolutely second to none. So really happy to promote these guys, and I think you should get involved with here because there's a lot of good things coming for this platform. So this is my July staking updates. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below as usual. I will be away for a few days now on a trip, but I will be back very soon with more content. And as I said, if you've got any suggestions or requests, put them down below, guys, and I'll be happy to help you. Alright, so that's it for now. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.